Superheroes are a staple of childhood. Everyone enjoys stories of the superpowered beings who always end up saving the world against various enemies. Despite this, you have to admit that they become annoyingly predictable at times and might seem too childish for some audiences. As a solution to this problem, dark and edgy superheroes began to emerge, and one of the shows which aced its representation of commercialized superheroes is The Boys. With 4 seasons of gripping plotlines, The Boys is finally going to end with Season 5. Let's explore everything we know about the much anticipated season, and remember to subscribe before we continue. Before going into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thanks. Let's begin. Based on the comic book series of the same name, The Boys follows a bunch of power-drunk and sadistic superheroes called Supes in this world, who are controlled by a company called Vought, and The Boys, a group of vigilantes trying to bring them down. Last we saw of The Boys, they were in some pretty hot water, as Butcher had killed Victoria Newman and got his hands on the powerful poison that killed all the Supes. Steve Calhoun had vowed allegiance to Homelander as the new president of the United States and declared martial law. Most of our heroes were captured by Supes working for Homelander, while Annie has fled using her powers. We also found out that Soldier Boy has been cryogenically frozen, which means that he might return to wreak unimaginable horrors once again. The finale of Season 4 was quite tense, and it has only been made worse as there hasn't been any new information about the plot points in the upcoming season. Showrunner Eric Kripke recently admitted to only finalizing half-written scripts so they can add references to current affairs in their story, so there really is no way to find out exactly what happens till the episode drops. Kripke has been generous though, as he recently revealed that the first episode is going to be named 15 Inches of Sheer Dynamite, and is written by Paul Grelong, who has already contributed to the show as an executive producer. It is going to be directed by Phil Sgriccia. With a total of 8 episodes, this final season has a lot of expectations to meet. Kripke teased the season, saying that Homelander will get everything he has ever wanted and will reform the United States of America to meet his every whim. Around 3 months ago, set photos of Season 5 leaked to Reddit showed camps set up called Freedom Camps. If history is anything to go by, camps run by tyrants often don't end up well. One of the camps also had the slogan, "Freedom will set you free," which we cannot help but compare to the slogan on the Auschwitz concentration camp, which read, "Arbeit macht frei," or "Work will set you free." The Boys was never known for its subtlety, so we can only hope for a strong critique of fascist regimes in the upcoming season.
Superheroes will be called upon to rout these traitors from our government and from our streets.
If all this information is making you worry for our dear heroes, don't worry. Kripke also said that Huey will learn what it means to be a human, while Butcher will completely commit to being a monster. With Butcher's strong and slightly insane plan to defeat Homelander, coupled with the resolution of Annie, Frenchie, MM, Huey, and Kimiko, will surely save the world. Or at least, we hope it does. We also might get to see Soldier Boy's epic fight with Butcher, as we're sure the first thing on his mind is going to be revenge against him for betrayal. Homelander might finally get the family he had hoped for after his daddy dearest wakes up from cryosleep. Valerie Curry, the actress who portrays Firecracker, hopes that her character is killed at the hands of Sade. Although viewers have placed their bets on the meds she's been taking, Curry does not want Firecracker to have an easy way out, as she's a horrible character. Jack Quaid, who you might recognize as Huey, wagers that many will die in Season 5, although he is not sure who yet. Erin Moriarty, who plays Annie, or Starlight, expressed her desire to take out the Deep, the perverse aquatic Supe. While these are predictions from the cast, there are many theories from The Boys buffs as well. One interesting theory is Zoe, Victoria Newman's daughter, will take out Butcher to avenge her mother's death. There are many characters whose futures were left astray in Season 4. Will Homelander's son, Ryan, choose the good side or the side of his father? Where is A-Train, and what's his plan? How will the good guys break out? Will Butcher unleash the poison? If so, will Annie January meet her end this way? All we can do to answer that question is wait. Season 5 is set to drop in 2026, and shooting has already begun. If you, like us, are super sad about The Boys coming to an end, we have some good news. The universe of The Boys will continue to expand with Gen V and a newly announced spin-off called Vought Rising. Vought Rising will act as a prequel to The Boys, and Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy and Aya Cash as Stormfront have been confirmed to lead. So, while you wait for Season 5, start catching up on Gen V and start theorizing about Vought Rising. Most of the cast will return to Season 5, so you can expect to see Carl Urban as the revenge-obsessed Billy Butcher, Laz Alonso as the tough but fair Mother's Milk or MM, Erin Moriarty as Annie January, who renounced her superhero status and name, Karen Fukuhara as the deadly assassin Kimiko, who seemed to gain back her voice at the end of Season 4, Jack Quaid as the kind-hearted Huey Campbell, and Tomer Capone as the genius Frenchie on the side of The Boys. The Supes will have Homelander, played by Anthony Starr as the leader, and will have among their forces the aquatic superhero The Deep, played by Chase Crawford, Black Noir, the mysterious superhero with narcolepsy, played by Nathan Mitchell, and Firecracker, played by Valerie Curry. Susan Hayward, Jesse T. Usher, Colby Minify, and Cameron Crovetti will also be seen reprising their roles as Sister Sage, A-Train, Ashley Barrett, and Ryan respectively. It is doubtful if Jeffrey Dean Morgan will return as Joe Kessler, as we realize that Kessler has been long gone, and it was just Butcher's mind playing tricks on him after he took the drug Temp V. One of the most anticipated castings of this season is that of Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins. That's right, showrunner Eric Kripke promised to reunite the Supernatural trio in the final season of The Boys. The confirmation came out through a reel, where Jensen Ackles is seen asking Padalecki to get ready as they have work to do again. Padalecki agrees and gets Misha on board, who enthusiastically agrees, but soon follows it up with what are they supposed to be doing. Classic Misha. Although it wasn't a huge surprise for fans since Kripke was the creator and showrunner for Supernatural as well, and noted members of the Supernatural cast, like Jim Beaver and Jeffrey Dean Morgan had already appeared in The Boys, they have embraced the news with much enthusiasm, though we don't know what roles they will play or which side they will take. It will surely be exciting to see Padalecki and Collins together with Jensen Ackles once again. Supernatural had a chokehold on an entire generation, and Destiel fans, as well as fans of Supernatural, can't wait to see all three of them sharing the screen again. Ackles' return as Soldier Boy does not bode well for The Boys, as he is a formidable and powerful opponent, and Homelander's daddy issues might end up working against our heroes with his father on his side. Paul Reiser has confirmed the return of his character, the Legend, who used to work as the senior vice president of hero management for Vought till Stan Edgar and Madeline Stillwell stabbed him in the back and forced his retirement. The Legend is clearly very smart, as he predicted that Billy would go off the deep end, so we hope he helps our protagonists in getting rid of Homelander and his minions, for once and for all. A new Supe is set to debut with Season 5, and his name is Flyboy. Much like Firecracker and Sister Sage, Flyboy appears to be a character created exclusively for the show, as the comics don't seem to have any superhero by that name. Flyboy is described as a white man in his 20s or 30s, but there hasn't been any casting confirmations yet. He was a Supe working alongside Soldier Boy and Stormfront, so maybe his aging process is slowed down just like them? It's likely that Flyboy will play a major role in Vought Rising as well. Flyboy used to be a combat pilot, but now has given in to drugs to avoid facing his dark trauma. But Flyboy, like all the Supes in this universe, is media trained and does well to hide it in front of the cameras. Despite his mysterious darkness, he is known to be quite charismatic, wooing the ladies left and right. Fans have speculated that Flyboy might be a parody of either the Falcon or the Green Lantern, as Hal Jordan was a test pilot in the Green Lantern comics, and Sam Wilson used to serve in the United States Air Force. Let us know who you think would be perfect for this role in the comments. Mason Dye, who you might recognize from Teen Wolf and Season 4 of Stranger Things, will join the cast of The Boys as Bombside. Bombside was known as the third oldest Supe in the comic books, and that's pretty much everything we know about him. If he really is that old, he is sure to be another shoo-in for Vought Rising. Another casting confirmation has been that of Daveed Diggs, the talented actor and rapper who achieved stardom by his spectacular role in the musical Hamilton as America's favorite fighting Frenchman Lafayette, and the flamboyant founding father, Thomas Jefferson. We hope, like Soldier Boy's stint as a singer, Diggs too gets to show off his rapping skills. Although we aren't sure what role he is going to play, we are sure of the return of S. Holdelmoser as the powerful Supe Cindy, and Derek Johns as Loverboy, the Supe who can elongate and control his penis. This is all the information we know about the final season of The Boys, and we can hardly wait an entire year to finally watch the show. Do you have any predictions for the next season? Share with us in the comments section below, and keep an eye out on Marvelous videos as we will update you with any new information as soon as we get to know about it. Till we meet again, adios, and stay diabolical. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one, be safe, and thanks everyone.